so I can see it.
I'm not.
Yeah, you're streaming.
Oh, hi, Bill.
Hello, Bill.
Yeah, you've been streaming. Hi.
So I don't know. So my question is, so I have this guy. I paid for him at the in the loan contract for this year. I agreed to buy him,
Garrick.
and then I don't know what happens because his current contract ends and he joins mine officially on the same date. Well, do I negotiate his contract then, like his new salary? I don't remember
What if you
ever
go to
doing
contract
that.
right now?
But
What if you go to
see,
When
contract
was
now?
that?
Look. Huh.
This.
Interesting. Yeah, I've never been in your. I've always I've sold people that eventually get bought.
yeah, I've never done this either, so I don't know
Interesting.
what actually happened.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe like in the last 30 days or something.
But what if he doesn't agree? Then do I get my money back?
Uh,
What if I can't afford him?
right,
He can't pay his salary. He wants like 800,000. I'm like, I can't afford him.
right. I don't know.
Not that I realistically would, but just
And that'll be a learning experience for all of us there.
all right. Let's see if we can get through another two games tonight.
Whoop, whoop. Lol. This
How are things
guy.
going? Then how are you doing, Bill?
Yeah, how's Bill?
Well,
Swell.
I'm well.
Oh well. Okay.
Yeah,
Swell
good.
as well.
Just got the baby down.
How's she doing?
Phenomenal.
That's good.
Never been better.
That's good.
It's like she's at that point in life where she's actually kind of having like tantrums a little bit every now and then.
Mm.
Like she's starting to develop that part of her personality, the part that I wish would stay undeveloped.
Right.
That's fun.
Yeah, that makes sense. On our way to the terrible twos, aren't we?
That's all right. Well, we had to get to one first, but
Right.
yeah, we're on our way. We did. She was sick for about a week, and we took her into the doctor on Tuesday, and they said that they think she was just now recovering from a minor case of RSV.
mm.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So there was like 3 or 4 days stretch there where she was a little bit fussier than we're used to.
Right.
What's like, I don't know, man. We're pretty spoiled rotten because her her grumpy is like most other toddlers. Normal.
Normal.
So it's hard to be like, oh, kid was really grumpy today. But nah, it's fine. She was fine.
Right. That's good. How's Kayla doing?
Good too. Yeah. Same stuff. She's starting to get into a bit of a groove with her work stuff now and working from home and
Oh yeah,
dealing
what's
with the
she doing?
baby at the same time. She is the administrative assistant for my boss.
Oh, cool. That's good.
Yeah. So she's getting to do that. Like we have this big banquet coming up on December 2nd. We already did one in Rockport a while back, but she's doing one now for my boss in Corpus area. So
Mm.
more administrative type work. So it's lining up and the people coming to the banquet, getting them registered online, finding a caterer for the event, finding a decorator for the event, getting all of them paid whenever people purchase their table, processing the checks, just administrative duties.
Yeah.
And she's getting kind of pretty well into that. It's like all she started I mean, right out of high school, she went straight into college, and then like a month after she graduated college, she signed a contract as a teacher. So all she's ever known is teaching. So
Yeah.
now this is like a different world to her. She wasn't sure how she was going to adapt to it. It's been pretty good transition.
Ah, okay.
And it's nice because she's doing 90% of it from home, so we don't gotta
Right.
hire childcare or do any of that stuff.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
That stuff ain't cheap,
Yeah, that's right.
and you gotta like have your kid around other kids and weird people.
Right.
Yeah,
Not as safe either. They get more sick.
right.
Is Tennessee just good? They,
Um,
I don't know. Like, I mean, I guess
no,
they. I mean, they seem like well coached at least. They don't screw
that's the
themselves.
category I have Tennessee in as well coached.
Yeah. They don't kill themselves.
I don't have them in a good category, but I have them in the well coached category.
Yeah.
The opposite category as maybe the Dallas Cowboys are in.
Right.
Poorly coached, but a good team.
Mm-hmm. What games you have coming? You all coming up this week here?
That reading.
Mm.
Almost every game is must win at this point, so they
What do
gotta
you got?
probably win 75% of these. Draw the other 25%. It's probably fine.
You know,
Chef Wednesday, big 8th place team of
Oh yeah,
mine, so
you
we
have
gotta
a
win this
yeah
one.
yeah you have a must win against Ship Wednesday.
boy, RD. Let me
Yeah.
take you back, Bear. Let me take you back to this time last year, the year of 2022, February. There was a team that kind of around, 7th, 10th in the league. They'd had some injuries, weren't quite getting it going as much as they had earlier in the year, and they played against, one of the top at that time the top team in the league, and they had a player come in and just kind of drubbed them. They got drubbed. Lost like
Yeah,
Drubbed.
3-1, or I don't know if I forget what it was.
yeah. The Liberty Bell
Liberty Bell with the hat trick.
hat trick.
Yeah, somehow with the hat trick. And then you know what? It was also like, well, that was a big loss. And then things turned around. Made the playoffs.
Where's that
Won
team
around
at
the
now?
playoffs.
Oh, they're still in the freaking league one.
It didn't 100% work out for them, but hey, it was still a good result.
What happened to
You weren't supposed to spoil the ending, Bill.
Alright, that's the MK Dons of 2022.
That's right.
What happened to the? Is there any other story?
No, that's the only
Well,
story you're getting.
there's the Rotherham story, which Bill is on that storyline right now, where you're basically good all year. You got somebody who's about to break the record, and you know, things just go from good to great. I play Southampton, 11th in the league. They have the highest payroll in the league. They
And they're in
spent
11th. Wow.
right, so it'll be a challenge, that's for sure. But I don't know. I'm just happier with the way my team is playing. I feel like there was a stretch there where I was like, look, we're just not threatening goals. But at least now it's like, okay, at least like even if we get scored on, okay, fine. But at least we're like putting some offensive pressure out there to score. Yeah, it's not like I have to, I'm not trying to win the league here. I'm just trying to hold water and not sink. I'm in 14th now, so I'm 8 points, or I'm 11 points above the drop zone with like 12 games to go. So as long as I don't collapse here, I think I should stay up. Yeah, I was fortunate because I had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had 6 weeks where I just stayed at 16th, and I was just drawing or not winning. I went like no wins, 2 draws, 4 losses, and I didn't really go further down, so that kind of helped. I just kind of stayed at 16th, and now okay, I won a couple games, and now I'm up higher. So I was fortunate that the bad teams were bad. The bad teams are worse than me. We'll see what happens. Was it worth it for the Rams, Bill?
What?
Everything they gave up.
To win
Okay.
a Super Bowl? Yeah. In my opinion, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess like for me, I would have hoped it would have been a little more. I mean, they won by 3.5. Like it's not like they killed the Bengals. Like we've had some blowout Super Bowls. I don't think the Bengals particularly amazing. Not awful, but like for it to be that close was kind of like okay, we gave up all this. We got Von Miller, we got Aaron Donald, we got OBJ, we got Cooper Kupp. It's like we have Jalen Ramsey. We have all these players and
Yeah, but
win by 4.
you get to host. You get to win a Super Bowl while being a host city. There's no
Yeah,
price tag that can.
that's fair. That's fair. But I mean, I just looking at them, I'm like, yeah, they are. It's gonna be a while for them for their even close to that level again because they got no picks.
Yeah, I mean they were
Yep.
hoping to be close to that level again this year.
Right.
Obviously not the case, but I mean I don't know. It's like I think in the NFL Super Bowls are so rare, and there's teams that have gone their entire franchise without getting one. There's teams that have gone 50-year droughts without getting it,
Right.
and that's the whole goal of the league. If you ain't winning, nobody cares, and it's different than like in the NFL. I mean NBA, where it's like if you can just have a roster that's fun, that's good enough. They're gonna sell tickets, they're gonna sell merch. People are gonna go out there and want to watch the Lakers, even though they're absolute dog water bad.
Right.
People want to go watch, the Brooklyn Nets, even though they can't figure it out because KD and Kyrie are there, and it's like I just want to watch that.
Yeah.
Um, in the NFL, even if you have Tom Brady, if you ain't winning, like that, it doesn't mean anything. And it's like the extra playoff games are where you make your money. You
Yeah.
know, like the price for those games is ridiculous,
Yeah.
and everything. It's just like it's just really important for teams to be successful. Like I remember just a few years ago, and I know like Jacksonville Jaguars are the far extreme on the spectrum of like absolutely wet in the bed. But I remember just a few years ago, you can get tickets to Jaguars games for $5.
That's crazy. Yeah.
$5 you go to a Jags game. Meanwhile, to watch Tom Brady against Peyton Manning, it's four figures. It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Because winning is like way more important. Whereas, like even on a bad year for the Rockets this year, they're still like there's 82 games. So even if your tickets, aren't what they could be, you still have 41 home games, and the tickets still aren't cheap, dude. Even this year, the Spurs aren't what the Spurs used to be.
Right.
It's not like it's free for y'all to go to the game, man.
Yep.
It's so expensive, and so like winning is less of a premium in the other leagues. So I think like I would be shocked if the Rams didn't financially make out like a freaking bandit last year.
Yeah.
If you don't win again for another 20 years, that's still better than everybody else is doing. If the team I rooted for got one every 20 years, I would be stoked. That means I'd get to be around for like 3, maybe 4 of those in my lifetime. Come on, I gotta sign up for that. Whereas in the NBA, it's like there's say at least half the league that just knows they're never gonna win one. If Charlotte Hornets ever gonna win a championship, Sacramento Kings, just go down the list, and it's like the amount of teams out there that just know they realistically can't win one. It's pretty high.
Yeah. Yeah. It's true.
Every team in the NFL, man,
You can't.
they think they
Yeah.
can.
Yeah. It's just not as easy to tank. Game day.
Game day. Brandon Cooper. Yeah, I'm not doing no subs. These are bad subs.
Well.
Look, Macari and Rhea. This is reading in 12. I also think that the money that's in the owner's pockets in the NFL, it's just a lot. It's a lot different kind of money than the other leagues.
Mm.
Like if you own an NFL team, you've got money that's hard to comprehend,
Yeah.
and so the expenses of winning are more negligible because these guys they count money differently than you and I, or than even NBA owners do. Like with the exception of like some NBA owners, but like
Yeah.
Mark Cuban money and Jerry Jones money, it's not the same money.
Good point.
And like we talk about how rich Mark Cuban is, and like, oh, he's on Shark Tank and all that. Dude, Mark Cuban's bankroll compared to Jerry Jones' bankroll, those
Right.
dudes don't eat at the same restaurant, man.
Yep. And I think really the only owner in the NBA that goes to that extent is just Goober over there in the Golden State. He's like, yeah, I'll pay whatever. I don't care. I'll go 150 over the luxury tax. It's fine. Everyone else is
Yeah.
like, well, I don't know about that.
So Jerry Jones, okay, Mark Cuban's net worth, according to Forbes, 4.6 billion. It's a lot of money, right?
Yeah,
Jerry Jones is almost 4 times that.
that's crazy.
It's just a different amount of money, man. Like Robert Kraft, well, you know,
He can pay for some real good massages, Robert Kraft.
he's 11 billion. Like This NFL owners' money is different. There's a reason that like former players are able to like be part owners of NBA teams
Right.
because NBA teams don't cost that much. There ain't no former players being part of NFL ownership. Even the guys that make the insane money, like they don't. The price tag to be an NFL owner is not what Peyton Manning can afford.
Right. That's why NFL is number one. Good luck, boys.
GG's.
Please, Plymouth Rock. Please, let me encourage y'all.
Encourage the
I'm
man.
a heavy non-favorite here.
You're a heavy underdog here, really?
Wow. How dare they?
What
They not know.
do the critics know? I mean, he's a first-year coach, so.
First year coach. Looks a lot like the old coach, though, you gotta admit. At least the players have the familiarity of looking at this guy.
Mark! Oh, here we go, some more encouragement.
Only with soccer do you get the most ridiculous sound, right, Bear? Remember Sean and I would play FIFA back in the day. Every time you'd shoot, Not the pole again!
Hit two. Luongo.
Smith, one of them with the keeper. Smith with the chip, and he scores! Michael Smith! I don't know how, but their defense just let him like wide open. I'll take it. Smith may not be fast, but he's fast enough. Rotherham won. Southampton no.
Cooper. Alright. Crossing it to Garrett.
Garrick, who was coming in for an unknown contract at the end of the year. Sean doesn't know if he's going to play him pennies or millions of dollars. But he bought him.
I want him. Please. Constant encouragement. 0-0 so far. No worst start. Well, I'll take a draw in this game. This could be a game I draw. What the hell? No. God damn it. 45th minute. The water bottle coming up. Is the water
There's
bottle
the water bottle
coming
coming
up?
out.
They only had 2 shots on target. So,
They scored. Smith! Oh my god! Am I back in League One? Oh! Smith with the header.
You got a little bit of that fountain of youth, huh?
Yeah. Partying like it's 2022. I'd love to see it.
finally, let's go, Zohor. The 8th goal of the season after starting 24 games as a striker.
Let's go. Windass scores on me. Are you kidding me? This guy's name is Windass. He's actually a fart, and he just scored on me.
Bola.
Not a good showing for the Dons.
Oh, yeah?
16 shots, 9 on target, 1 goal.
Wow. I
Oh,
don't think that is unusual.
Chance conversion coming back.
Magical chance conversion. Don't forget it.
No, not in the 91st minute. Oh no,
Say it ain't so, Bear. Say it ain't so.
not like this. Get the ball out of our half. Oh. All right, Smith. Okay. All right. A bit of encouragement here in the last 2 minutes. And maybe we can steal this game.
Steal it, Smith. And the Butcher up to Canoe. It's a new acquisition. Oh.
God, can't find the connection. How does he get the ball for free?
Why Wednesday got a... Oh, good job, Bennett. Good job, Bennett.
We got the ball. We got the ball. Okay. Grant's finding a little crease to Garrett.
Garrett all by himself with the speed.
And across to... Alright, we still got 20 seconds on the clock. Still got 20.
And wait.
We got a quarter.
In the 93rd.
Come on, Canoe. Find Canoe.
Grant finally. Get a point.
Well, you know, I'll take the point.
You win some, you draw some.
Hope you're me, you lose some.
Coyote. Ah. Enjoy the glory of this game. Smith.
All right.
Who else can be? We gotta protect our players here, so we'll put in.
A red card? Playing a man down or?
No, you know what? I've had some success with the what is this called? Off center formation.
Oh.
I had some success with it. Had some success. Basically, I just need to pay my best players. My best players got to play, and Coyote's one of my better players, so he's whatever it takes. I can't take Mahoney's one of my best players. I can't take him off. So, you playing, buddy? This guy's half dead. Smith with the hat trick! The hat trick for Michael Smith! It is back to 2022! And the home fans appreciate it. Here in Rotherham, we have defeated former Premier League team. Oh, that's a vintage Michael Smith header. Eight yards.
What's that angle?
I've been watching him his whole career do the headers like that. I'd drop to them. I'd drop to this team. I love it.
I have payroll, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. Y'all need a new manager. I know somebody. No, not you, me. I think I'm hostage.
Bill? Hostage taker?
Bill's a hostage taker.
Right.
So Bill, did you draw or what happened there, Bill?
I lost 2-1.
Ah, there you go.
I
Let's see where
couldn't
that
convert a
puts you in the.
goal.
Let's see where
Maybe
that.
move
What
that
team
down.
did you lose to? Is it one of the
I
teams that
lost.
I need to lose?
No, I mean they're behind you, but not by much. Reading. I mean, I was hoping to beat them, and they're 1 point behind you.
Mm.
Oh.
Are you still in first, or how's Bristol doing?
Bristol City jumped over me there,
Mm. There you go.
and Bolton's only 1 match behind me. I mean, this top three is tight.
Yeah. Well, it was hilarious. I was like 5 games without a win, and now I'm 5 games without losing. How
Dang, dude,
quickly the tables have turned.
I got a 4 to 5 weeker.
Ah, yeah, I got to start in center back out for 4 to 5 weeks. Plymouth remains in ninth. Only 5 points out of the playoffs, though. Sunderland finally good at fifth. The
Yeah.
Lincoln Gnomes.
There's players.
Yeah, I just convinced my board to
Mm.
increase the payroll $500,000.
Hey. Okay,
Stupid.
Don's showing his turnaround here. The board, at least. Ownership.
That's a one player at a time. All right, we got Wycombe here, Sean. Big match.
Mm.
If I can knock off Wycombe, sixth place team, that could be.
Yeah, that'd be really good. If I can beat the 20th place team, I think I might have a good shot there.
Yeah, that'll move you. Potentially move the needle there.
I got the 20th place teams.
Well, it's hilarious. Mike Vrabel sacked Rodgers twice in his career. And now he's coaching against him.
Oh,
Vrabel's been coaching for
that's
years. It's not like he's like, oh, it's his first year.
that is crazy, actually.
You know what's funny though? Because I'm playing my other league is in like the Spanish Premier League. I'm in the La Liga, the first tier now, and you can just buy like some 18-year-old super like projected to be Premier Division standard player for like 2 mil, and it's like you go to Premier League and it's like, can I get a championship decent player for 8 mil?
Right?
It's just like it's so expensive in England. It's just like a huge inflation. Like some of like the like I look at like the salaries I'm paying some of these players, and it's like I'm paying Ben Wiles 700K. Like my highest paid player on the other team is like 1 million, and he's already a Premier League division talent. It's not like he's like developing. It's just it's kind of nuts. Yeah, I mean I wanna play this other guy, but Bola's just not letting me. Ebola actually is playing. He's not hurt like he was all last year, and he's doing really well. So I'd like to play the guy I bought to replace him, but oh my god, oh no.
Every time I hit the next button, I have an injury.
Ugh.
Uh-oh.
It's not fun.
Injuries are killers.
I don't want to hit next anymore.
Ooh, at least I'm a favorite going into this one.
There you go.
I would be very concerned if you weren't.
I'm concerned. Even being the favorite. All right. Nephew.
Ah, somebody out for 4 weeks. Damn.
Dude,
Ben Wiles, I talked
seriously,
about.
dude, I'm not, I don't understand. What am I doing wrong with my training? 4 weeks to 2 months.
Yeah. Am I here? Am I muted?
Yeah, you're here, but what the
Oh.
frick, man? I have a 4 to 6 week, a 3 to 5 week, a 2 to 4 week, a 2 to 3 week, and then a 7 day. Like, and all of these guys are just, like first team players. And I can see freaking promotion at this point.
Yeah. These are killers, that's for sure.
Gosh, man.
Dude, I do some aggressive negotiations. I just signed this guy for 50,000 for next year. Oof, I accepted that. So A- recruit.
Huge.
Huge.
Huge Jasmine.
Greatest trade deal in the history of trade deals. I think. Go today.
Actually, skeleton of a roster I have up against a very important match to win.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, what's wrong with the first one?
Oh yeah, you can only bring in that many loans. I don't know what to do about this, boys. Do my best. Oh, it's going all so far.
And Plymouth take a 1-0 lead. Garrick Carson with the unknown contract.
Huge.
Gets the ball to his feet again. This time he crosses it, and that's a pen. That's got to be a penalty. It's a yellow card, and it's a PK for Zohore. If you miss this motherfucker, he sinks into the back of the net. We are up 2-0 in Plymouth with the first 10 minutes of the game.
Great. I can't get to great, man. Got a mid-match injury that has to be addressed. This is unbelievable. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Tom Bloxham. Our savior and mighty one. Hey, Stephen, you're muted.
Am I back yet? Am I back yet?
Yep, you're
Yeah.
back. Welcome.
Ah, there we go. Thank you.
Hey.
Oh, Garrick with the breakaway. Chips the keeper, and it is terribly executed.
Oh, no.
Trade it back.
Trade it back.
Cancel the loan.
Cancel the load.
Unreal.
Is it your email, the cream cheese?
Coyote! Oh, he misses an open goal! Ah. Oh, man. That's not what you like to see.
Come on, Bimmy. Come on, Bimmy. Come on, Bimmy. Come on, we got a set piece in the 93rd.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
Does it not go in? Well, Sean, I'm going to hold him to 1 point.
There you
All
go.
right.
All right.
I'll take the one.
Take the one.
Gosh, my XG is triple theirs.
And XG.
That was a better team.
Where would I be without YouTube? As Michael Smith scores, a little bit of garbage time. We only have 2 minutes left in the game. Here, and we do. We do fall 2-1. One shot on target, and it was a goal from Michael Smith. 9 shots total, so yeah, not the best, accuracy with the shots, but I mean, tough team. They're 4th in the league. They're probably going up. You do what you can.
Oh my! Oh, that shot attempt was vicious.
Fucking Steph Curry, a soccer player, or what? Just shoot it from half field? Oh no.
Ooh, good save.
Holds on to it, the rope.
TD.
Josh scoring. 3 minutes stoppage time. Taylor Smith, no flag? Oh, no flag. What the hell? Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. There.
Good win.
Excellent win, guys. Excellent win.
There it is.
Let's see. Let's check the standings. Gonna check the standings.
What the standings tell you, Barry?
And I didn't move.
Didn't move. I took the L. I
But
didn't move either.
you closed the gap a little bit there. I mean,
Yeah. Let's go. It's one game back now.
and what's nice is Sunderland's not winning a lot, so like 5th and 6th are all of a sudden both in play instead of just 6th.
Yeah, both those slots open. Good run here.
Only 3 points away, Bill or Bear.
All right, I have Sunderland coming up this week, which is obviously critical.
Or both of y'all, really. Bill's trying to keep that automatic promotion. You know, Bill was trying to make the playoffs last year. Now this year, Bill don't want to make the playoffs. Bill doesn't want anything to do with the playoffs this year. The difference a year makes. There you go.
Saiku Jene, 2 to 3 week injury.
It's just people the players are run down. We're getting into March. A lot of games. Even if you try to, I feel like even if you try to keep it fairly light, which I have.
Oh, I gotta play Bristol City as well. God. Sunderland, Bristol City. Yeah. Tough. I'm scheduled here. Countdown until you replace these. 5th, 1st, 8th, 16th, and then I have a little spell here at the end. And then finish the season off against Bolton. That's gonna be could be a must-win game. Last game against Bolton.
Fair, it could be.
Who do you have this week, Sean?
I have Carlton, 15th.
Okay.
And my goal difference does put me top 8. So I am currently 9th. Sheffield Wednesday is somehow up there with a 5 goal difference. So, ooh, it's gonna come down to the wire. I think for me.
What's your plan for Thanksgiving there, Bill? You hanging out in Rockport or?
We will go over to the children's home during the day.
Mm.
That's where Kayla's parents or house parents at.
Mm.
And hang out with some people over there. They the way it works there for them is the scheduling for all the house parents. You're either gonna have Thanksgiving or Christmas off, never both.
Yeah.
So this year they'll be watching a cottage with 7 boys on Thanksgiving.
Mm.
So they could either bring all 7 of them to Rockport and do Thanksgiving here, or they can make the wise decision of not trying to bring 7 boys over here, and we'll just go up there. So, but
Right.
that'll just be like a pretty quick day trip. Just go there, hang out, and then turn around and come back home that night.
Yeah. Gotcha. That's good.
Fun. I enjoy going out there. I mean, kids are knuckleheads, but
Right.
they're very grateful for anybody that comes out there and hangs out with them.
That's good.
The other day they came to Rockport to come to the skate park at Memorial Park, and they just picked up a football and started throwing it with one of the couple of the kids that are 12 or 13.
Right.
And those kids would have thrown the football with me until my arm fell off. Like, it was like they're in a foster home because, I mean, I don't know the reasoning for all of them, but
Right.
the reasoning probably because their parents suck. And then they show up out there to the foster home, and not a lot of people give them time of day as well. And then most of the kids have behavioral issues because of their circumstances, and then in school, the teachers kind of like view these kids as problem kids.
Yeah.
Anyway, in general, it's fun to go out there. Most of them are decent kids,
That's good.
as decent as foster kids can be, at least. But then we're hosting on Christmas.
Ah.
Yeah, it's about my feelings as well.
That'd be a little more effort there.
But the positive of that is that the Airbnb across the street from us, we have rented out. Well, not we, but Kayla's aunt rented it, and so people are going to be staying in there.
Mm.
So my monster of a sister-in-law doesn't have to stay with us. Have anybody coming back from injury this week?
How's Eamon been holding up?
What?
How's Eamon been holding up?
I don't know. Not. I mean, I don't know. As good as you can with circumstances, I guess. But also, like his oldest daughter, 14, I guess.
Mm.
She's wanting to move out of her mom's house in San Antonio and move down here to Rockport with her dad. And of course, Eamon's okay with that, but the problem is Eamon's ex-wife May is like a narcissist and a compulsive liar and all those sort of things, and so she thinks that while Lily and the girls are down here for the weekends, that Eamon is convincing them to try to move to Rockport.
Mm-hmm.
But in reality, like they've only been up there in San Antonio for a year, and they've already moved 3 times because she can't hold down a job, and they keep getting like there's not many apartment complexes that want to take them, so they're like living with like friends and stuff. And anyway, the situation is just like unstable, and the kid doesn't want to be a part of it. He wants to be back down here, but May thinks that Eamon's just brainwashing the kids.
That's nuts.
The whole situation's completely whack, man.
Yeah. Like yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
it's
thought I knew her okay, but I mean, people change too, so.
right. No, dude. Yeah, this chick's whack. She's just crazy. And the thing is like I try to be intentional about the content that I intake
Mhm.
and intaking content or just things from every end of the spectrum, right? Whether it's religion, whether it's politics, whatever. Like I
Yep.
try not to only listen to conservative white Christian podcasts, right? Because if I
Yeah.
only do that, then that's all I'm going to be.
Right.
So I'm intentional about like listening and like intaking content from many different backgrounds, many different like you know walks of life and all of that, so that I can then like take it all in and then by my own choice I become a conservative white Christian, right? So, but it's not out of like oh, that's all I'm putting into my system. Like I'm trying to take it all in. Well, she over the years has been intentional about like only like reading books and listening to podcasts and taking in content of these like super feminist like activists and people that
Mm-hmm.
are like only in this one avenue of walks of life and like anything else she'll mute it, she'll turn it off, she don't want anything to do with it. And it's like whenever that's what you've chosen to do intentionally, then you slowly become that person and only that person. And it's like that's what she's chosen to do, and it's reflective in her behavior. if you can't come up to her and talk about like the wage gap between men and women and how unacceptable it is, and like all these other things that she's passionate about, then she's just not going to talk to you.
Yeah, yikes.
Correct.
Well,
Anyway,
yeah, I try to yeah, I mean we just even when social media was coming out, like I just knew I just had a bad I was like, nah, this is not for me. Like there's just so much information that's being shared, like an overflow of information that it's just gonna have a negative. I don't really want to be a part of it. Um, and yeah, I mean, yeah, you can just it's pretty easy to just like, all right, well, I got my little bubble here of what I believe in, and I don't want to. Because I mean, I think to be balanced, you have to have like the right amount of hold your ground and the right amount of an
right,
open mind. You can't be
right,
too open of a mind because you fall for everything. You don't really believe in anything, but you
right.
also can't just hold your ground and not consider other perspectives or options. I think that's
100%.
difficult. I think the difficult thing is for people to be open-minded. It's easier to just bury your head in the sand and just go into your, echo chamber. And some people don't do that because people don't do stuff that's hard in general.
Right.
But yeah, obviously it's very damaging for everybody.
Yeah.
Like I try, even when I was doing even this little midterm election thing, I was talking to Sean about it. I'm not being super into politics. I was like, I would look up, like I usually do the PBS news hour because I feel like they're the least biased. What a BS word.
Get to this.
I can't get to my point because I was stupid.
You passed the ball, you asshole.
But they just scored. How does somebody have 3 key passes and 3 clear-cut chances in 13 minutes? What the hell is going on?
I have another min-match injury that has to be addressed immediately.
Please, Zilfor, you're one-on-one with the keeper. The 10th time, and you still just hit it straight into him. Ah. So what was your point, Jim?
I know I'll never get there because of the game, which is fine. But no, I usually listen to PBS NewsHour and I'll see like some CNN or MSNBC stuff. I mean, but I was like, oh, let's see what does Fox News say about the midterms? Not because I particularly respect what they say, but I just want to know, like, okay, like, what are people in that realm, and what do they think about the cabinet?
Right.
At least I'm like, I was texting Sean, I was like, oh, this is what they're saying.
Right.
They're not talking about how, people under the age of 30, like 70% of them voted blue this round of the election. They're just talking about how, well, the Democrats, they just kind of they didn't cheat, but they kind of, what was it? They were unfair. They were unfair with the election. I was like, what does that even mean? It's just trying to be, negativity sells. So
Right. And the thing is like when you're taking that content, it doesn't mean that you believe it, but like somebody does.
Yep. A lot of people do.
Somebody does, and it's nice to be able to, like, okay, the people that are drinking the Kool-Aid, what does this Kool-Aid look like? Because I'm going to interact with these people either in my workspace or, in my friend groups or whatever, and so I want to know kind of like what they're hearing, what they're listening to. Yeah, I don't know. It's just politics. I hate.
Right. Yeah, you just gotta just keep up with it. And it's like, oh, this is
Right. For sure. It's the most frustrating thing about like political stuff. Sorry, I keep cutting you off. Is like people's inability to like coexist.
Right.
You know, I've seen people literally end their conversation with somebody as soon as they found out they didn't vote for Trump. Well, they did vote for Trump.
Right. Why is that? Yeah. But that kind of goes to our first point where goes to our first point where it's like, well, they'd rather just bury their head in the sand and be like, well, if you're a Trump supporter, then you must be an awful person.
Right.
Or if you didn't vote for Trump, then you must be an awful person too.
You hate babies.
Right. Yeah. Whatever. You love crime, or I don't know.
Yeah, all the things.
Instead of just like actually, talking about what is actually going on. Yeah, this guy's just unplayable here. Bring Coyote in.
Subs. I need subs. Who's coming off? Gomez Mancini. Oh my! Daniel Harvey with a 6.1 rating. Ooh, quick way to get out of the match.
Yeah. He's calling for a sub. He's calling for a sub.
Remember, like when we first started playing this game, there were a lot of like we could like score off of like free kicks and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's gone down a lot.
Yeah.
Sometimes there was like ridiculous goals, so we'd make it. Now I don't see it.
I'm curious if so. I know that this game patches a lot, or not a lot, but occasionally patches come out. Are those affecting our current saves when patches come out?
I think so.
Okay, that would make sense then.
I think so. Yeah.
Because like I know when we first started playing, the Shadow Striker position in particular was like pretty OP, and I was using that, and then I was using that on a different save file as well, and then all of a sudden, like after a patch came out, I was not scoring goals, man. Not scoring goals at all.
Yeah.
Switch,
Yeah.
get rid of it, and now I'm over here scoring goals again. Tom blocks them, 2 of them.
I will say this year I did just score a goal off of the set piece this game. I do agree.
That's your bread and tea.
But even then, I don't feel like it's. Like I would think that I would score.
Right.
But yeah, it doesn't. And even I was listening to a little podcast about, they were just talking about FM, and it's like, yeah, just in general, for years actually, it's been just set pieces. They just don't score. You just don't score goals on set pieces for whatever reason.
I've got good news for you, Sean.
You just scored on a set piece?
No, I bet some to run over.
Oh, nice. Thank God.
Scored on a set piece.
There were 2 less. The moment I say it, everyone's going to start scoring the free kick set piece.
That's funny, dude.
Are you winning yours, Sean?
I'm up 1-0.
Living life on the edge, I see.
Yeah, it's Sean.
Fucking Zohor. Terrible player.
Zohar.
I like how you emphasize the second syllable there.
Zohor.
That's funny, dude.
This guy like on the bench. I subbed him in like 40 minutes ago. Why is he full standing?
Sometimes that happens. There's like a check mark will happen at the top right where it's like, oh, you didn't put the check mark. Oh, it never happened. Like, well, why is there a check mark at all?
my
Oh.
gosh.
Please, guys.
Oh, come on.
Please, team.
Clear it. Clear the ball. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle.
Oh, Grant!
Oh, man. How poetic would that have been if you scored on set piece?
21 shots this game.
For you?
About to be 22. Good to go.
Cardiff has 21 on me. It's not great.
Yeah, Kenny was offsides for sure.
All right, 1-0. I'll take whatever I can get.
It's huge.
Wait.
Get it in score! Are you fucking kidding me? Damn! I mean, by all accounts, I should have lost this game, and I did. But also, at the same time, I definitely could have drawn. So I can't cry. But yeah, there's a couple teams. Yeah, there's a... Let me see.
Should have lost this game.
I did.
Oh, man.
There's a couple of teams in this league that are... Yeah, I feel like there's a pretty large... There's a pretty wide net in this league of teams I've played against where I'm like, holy crap. Like, I remember I played against... I thought Sheffield United really killed me. But I remember playing against... I think it was Brentford, and I just got absolutely rolled.
Nice. We're pro 2 to 3 weeks. What the heck, dude?
Yeah, it's just a wide, it's just a huge difference between, 20th and 2nd. Which I guess there is in probably y'all's league as well. At least there is in points, for sure.
Well, even, I mean, in the Premier League, it's the same, right?
Yeah.
Like, the teams that are at the top, your Liverpool's, Man City, Man U, Chelsea, and etc., versus, Leeds United.
Right. Nottingham Forest, who's in there right now, probably going to go down. Oh, Tannenhill with this pick. They would still cover, though. I'm sure I'd still cover if I would have picked them.
All right. MK Dons moved back to the top of SkyBet League 1.
Very nice. Very nice.
Tied in points with Bristol City, but one better goal differential. Bolton knocking on the door. It's 5 points behind. Plymouth moves up from 9th to 8th. 60 points tied with Sunderland. And tied in goal differential. So technically, Plymouth is tied at 7th. Precisely. I don't know what the third tiebreaker would be. You know?
Head to head.
Head to head, maybe, yeah. What if y'all split the regular season 1-1 and y'all are tied in points and
Aggregate?
coin flip?
Immediate
Hey, dude,
penalty shootout. That's all y'all do. Show up to the pitch just for a penalty shootout.
Who do you have this week, Sean?
I have the Great Sunderland. Again, right above me in the standings.
You have Sunderland? That's huge.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh God, I need to win this. I'll even take a draw. My last 5 of my 6 last games are bottom 18 teams. So it's easy last couple of weeks.
I have a relatively unimportant match against Exeter. I don't know.
Actually, it's 6 of the last 7. The highest 14th would be the highest team other than that. Bolton. So I'm okay with drawing this one in Bristol City next week. Tough go. Oh, 2 days. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like is Dak just like Tannehill, basically,
And fair.
and
Show
like,
me that. Show me the differences.
and I feel like Tennessee. I mean, they make Tannehill as good as he can be because they play action. They just run action stuff with Henry, so he usually gets more straightforward reads and you know using play action to get more cushion, etc. I mean, he still threw a terrible. I thought that pick was pretty bad that he threw right now, but that's I was listening to some podcast on football, and it's like Dak and Kellen Moore, the offensive coordinator, just aren't on the same page. Because Kellen Moore wants to do like how he was doing with Cooper Rush, where we're basically running the ball, and then we'll throw 20, 25 times a game, but mostly we're running
Right.
with Zeke and Pollard, just splitting them up, and we'll do play action. And then Dak's like, no. That's he threw like 45 times in that Green Bay game, and that some of that was
It's
overtime, but still, they're still throwing like 15, 20 more times than they were when they were good. So it's just you got to be on the same page with what y'all trying to do here.
yeah. It's very very frustrating. Like for the Dallas Cowboys coaches or whoever's in charge of that because you went 5-1, 4-1 with Cooper
4-1, I
Rush
think. Yeah.
running the ball,
Yep. Running
and
the
then
ball,
Dak
no
comes back
picks.
and you're running the ball 40 times a game, and it's just like, I mean, even as much as I don't like Dak, he's still upgrade over Cooper Rush. So just have him
Right.
do what you're having Cooper Rush do. Like, let this insane defense take you as far as it can, and stop letting Dak lose the game for you.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. It's
It
I
makes
agree.
too much money to hand the ball off.
And that honestly,
Yep.
100% I agree. I think that's why they're doing what they're doing is because you can't justify like paying somebody $40 million to throw the ball 18 times a game.
Yep.
It's crazy.
And basically, unless your name is Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes, you should be doing that.
Yeah, and like
Like even Aaron Rodgers, like this, and they won. Is like Aaron Rodgers threw like 20 something times, and they just ran the ball a lot.
right, and I understand for like scheme fits, like guys like Tua, he's throwing the ball a bunch.
Right.
Because that's what the offense is calling for, and a lot of them are like 5 yard passes, screens, and quick slants, and like hitch routes and things like that. And then Joe Burrow is throwing the ball like 80 times a game, something like
I
that.
know. Well, they need to. They need.
Uh,
They need to run the ball. They killed. Who did they kill? The Falcon. Or what was that game that Joe Mixon had like 5
Joe
touchdowns?
Mixon had 5 touchdowns in the first half or something. It
Right.
was ridiculous.
It's like y'all could do that most every time if y'all just choose to run the ball a little more often. But it's
Right.
just easy to get lopsided with that. Just keep throwing. But
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. You're paying. Hey, this is a big time guy. We're paying him this much money. He's got to put up stats, or he's not going to be happy, or fans aren't going to be happy, or whatever. Whew, yeah. Rodgers just missed a pretty easy throw for him, but it happens. Oh my God, is it? I forgot. Is Aaron Jones playing and doing anything of value? Probably not. I forgot about my freaking fantasy team. Yeah, he's got 10 carries for 36 yards. Son of
You got my fantasy team too.
a gun. He was so good against Dallas. Yeah.
Good game. Oh, somebody else.
Yeah, he's got 11 points for me so far. It's not. Could be worse, I guess. But I probably would have preferred to start Yeah, I just go with that cheat sheet you showed me. I pretty much just go with it.
Copy paste, yeah.
Yeah, they know he was first on it, so I was like, all right. It was like him, Pollard, and Sanders were like all like it was like back to back to back. But I was like, well, I'm still just gonna go with whoever's number one. Like they put them number one for a reason. So these people do that for a living. I don't. They look at injury reports and all that. So just go with it. And I'm on a 3-game win streak. There you go, Bill. Thanks to you and the analytics.
Yeah, the numbers. Why do we have Phineas as playing up top? That's a little different.
Can't play this guy.
I'm not upset about it.
Maybe. Oh, whoops.
Like this team. Okay. Submitting. Happy with it.
Submitted. Send it.
I'll send it.
Send it. Good luck, boys. And our finale. I'm trying to get another W here. Got 1 win, 2 L's tonight. And now, well, I played 2 pretty good teams though. Just beating them. But now playing against Preston, who is beatable.
You have a goal? Huggins.
Huggins?
Huggins. Oh, Garrett, please score. God damn it.
When you said please score, I had zero confidence that he would score. Zero. Absolutely none. How many times have I heard Sean say please score? And they haven't scored. Oh, I'm so sorry, Bear. This is the 5-time manager of the year here. You know, Sean Bear. And he just can't get a can't playoffs? Playoffs? He's trying to win a game here. My God. Oh man. Unbelievable. Plymouth they just can't help him out.
It's 1-on-1. I mean, how many times? Actually, if it's 1-on-1, I'm probably not going to score. There's got to be some.
1-0. F open net.
1-0, maybe.
The open net.
That's a maybe.
How you doing, Bill?
No.
Down 1-0.
Oh, get it out. Oh.
Smith with the goal. His 17th of the season. God. Michael Smith jersey. Like, why do you have this guy's jersey? He's not even that good. No. He broke the record. He broke the record. No, he didn't. He did for me, damn it. He did for me.
I wonder if you could even find one, or if you'd have to like custom
Probably.
make one.
Probably.
I'm sure there's another player named. Oh, another. Oh,
Is it not for that club?
oh,
Oh, that's funny, dude.
another Smith on the team at some point.
Somewhere.
Fairly common name.
Blossom the ninth. The
He
goal.
scored? How many goals is that now?
Over 100.
Yeah,
I'll have to check after this match.
he's
It's
so
it's a
good.
bunch.
That's a lot. He's got to be getting close.
And Femi Aziz on this set piece goal, was he offsides? Yeah, he was offside.
Dang. Okay.
Heyo, Corbino. Go ahead, goal.
I see you're back into it. You're back in there.
It's been a while, though. It's Teo Corbino. Scoring goals. And then, just like that, Teo Corbino with another one.
There you go. He heard you. He heard you on the side. He heard you on
Wow.
the sideline. This guy doesn't score very often.
And I took that personally.
Why couldn't you have done that in the penalty box instead of right outside? And that was such a flop.
Oh, he's left-footed. Okay. Okay.
I knew I needed you to tie this game up. I know you're 19 years old and only 2 stars. Please keep the flag down. Keep the fucking flags up.
Poor Bear.
Come on, guys. Give some encouragement.
Give him some encouragement, Bear. Give him some encouragement.
The flag is up. Okay, the flag is up. Canoe! Canoe with the goal! Canoe with the goal! Row, row, row your canoe gently down the Plymouth.
Row, row, row your canoe. That is an all-timer.
That is a game up.
Sean is losing his mind here, trying to make the playoffs. He just wants to make the playoffs.
Yeah. Playoffs.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Now, Teo Corbino seems demotivated. 2 goals. A little sad.
Oh, fuck. Here's the board. Terrible pass. And here's Walker on the breakaway. Of course he scores. What the fuck? If I had another sub, you'd be off the pitch. Okay? Just want you to know that.
That's a tough draw. That's a tough draw. I feel like I should have won that. 7 shots on target to 3, 1.4 to 0.4. But yeah, you were unlucky today. I agree. That's okay.
An absolute abysmal goal to give.
Kanu with the breakaway. Will he? No. Of course not.
God.
5 minutes left, guys. Good job. Very attacking. Let's tie the game up here. If they score again, doesn't matter. So it just means we also can't tie it up. So hold on, it's 4 minutes of stoppage time. Give me another highlight. Give me another highlight. Um, damn it. Well, it was seventh team in Chicago.
Why is he taking the PK? Oh, that's why. Because I have it on. If you have 2 goals, you get the PK for the chance of the hat. That being said, hat trick.
Hey.
Demotivated.
Demotivated. Wasn't enough for him. Wasn't enough for him.
Gosh, this game.
Gosh, should beat Tennessee.
Bag it.
Why would you randomly say that, Bear?
It's just a weird name. Somebody would
Popped
possibly
into
have
your
the last
popped into
name
your
as
head, huh? Just randomly
Baggett.
popped in there. Would the next one be McCowan, perhaps? Just a random word that could come up for you, huh? Culture. God, I feel like I don't know. I feel like I'm sifting through a pile of excrement here. Not a lot on the free transfers here.
I 5-3. Gosh, baseball game. All right, what's the
Right,
standings now?
guys. Yeah.
I sadly dropped to 16th of that, but I'm still 12 above the drop zone, so I should be. How many games do we have left? We're gonna be pretty close, right?
Yeah, it's only like 10 games.
One, two,
1, 2,
three,
10.
four, five, seven, eight,
Yep.
8 games. Yeah,
I have 8. Yeah.
yeah.
Did you lose?
Yeah, I lost
All
Dang
right.
it.
2-1.
The Sunderland. Not the team you need to lose to.
Not the team is right. Alright, guys.
All right. Good playing,
GG's.
boys. Tactiel.
GG.
Well, I guess yeah. So
Yeah.
you're gone Monday, huh, Bear?
Yeah, Thursday's Thanksgiving, so
International break.
vacation,
International
international
break.
break here.
Hey, do not forget to watch the World Cup next week.
Boycott.
I think it'll be everywhere. Hopefully, I just hope they play. I mean, with all the stadium catastrophes going on,
No, they're playing.
I hope that they don't. Some people, half the stadium doesn't implode and kill hundreds of thousands of people.
Hey,
Put it past them.
we'll be over here eating our pecan pie and stuffing. We'll be all right.